Hey, I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Hey. I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Hey. I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You quitting in the first is not a threat to me, because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me give it to you straight. When you're back against the wall, you just step up to the plate. Who to call, who gon' fall, don't be asking who to blame. Go insane, ayy, since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Leave a trail behind, leave a rail behind. Snails getting turned into the cargo that we left behind. Getting to your prime, we the dimes, upper echelon. Run the field like Megatron, always keeping pressure on. I got picking sides, digging ditches, ditching five. Making music in your pics, bet you photosynthesize. Work it out and make your mind. Is you with it or you sliding? Just because you win a lyric doesn't really mean you mine. I got things to do, but I don't got the time to do anything but when I gotta shine. This is bigger than just me, I gotta climb with all the guys. I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You quitting in the first is not a threat to me, because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me give it to you straight. When you're back against the wall, you just step up to the plate. Who to call, who gon' fall, don't be asking who to blame. Go insane, ayy, since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away.
As far as the eye can see, this flame gon' light the way.
Hey. Okay. Hey. I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You quitting in the first is not a threat to me, because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me give it to you straight. When you're back against the wall, you just step up to the plate. Who to call, who gon' fall, don't be asking who to blame. Go insane, ayy, since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Burn away. Since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away. Leave a trail behind, leave a rail behind. Snails getting turned into the cargo that we left behind. Getting to your prime, we the dimes, upper echelon. Run the field like Megatron, always keeping pressure on. I got picking sides, digging ditches, ditching five. Making music in your pics, bet you photosynthesize. Work it out and make your mind. Is you with it or you sliding? Just because you win a lyric doesn't really mean you mine. I got things to do, but I don't got the time to do anything but when I gotta shine. This is bigger than just me, I gotta climb with all the guys. I got my brothers and my fam standing next to me. I go to war for what I love until the death of me. You quitting in the first is not a threat to me, because what break me is what makes me, it's my destiny. I know we heard it all before, but let me give it to you straight. When you're back against the wall, you just step up to the plate. Who to call, who gon' fall, don't be asking who to blame. Go insane, ayy, since I lit the flame, I ain't scared to burn away.
As far as the
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again, man. First day of the month, man. First day. God bless to live to see the month of July. Summertime is right now. It's happening. It's hot. It's spicy outside right now. Make sure you guys are basically staying hydrated. That's the biggest thing right now. Making sure you guys are staying cool and taking care of your health. That's like 100%. So you want to make sure you guys do that because we gotta stay alive, man. We gotta stay alive for GTA 6. I'm just playing. We gotta stay alive, period. Not just for a video game, but of course, yeah, you wanna be alive to be able to play GTA 6 after waiting forever to be able to play that. So yeah, we do have some major topics to go over and discuss today, and oh boy, the topics are a bit spicy. All right, so let's do the intro really quickly and let's get right on with everything. So what's up, everybody? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as PC and Nintendo. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. A man, A. All right. So Sony going freaking crazy right now. All right, so we're going to be talking about the situation that's popping off with the PlayStation 6, Mark Cerny. We have some updates on what AMD and PlayStation Sony is working on, you know, with Project Amethyst and everything, which is AKA PlayStation 6. And also we're going to be touch up on RDR. Seems as though that most people really want RDR 2 in terms of an update for this, you know, current generation consoles. I mean, it's been a while, but we do have a bizarre update here from Rockstar Games in pertaining to the online portion here, and also as well we're going to talk about a price hike. Ooh, man, these price hikes you know, stings a bit here. Nothing to be alarmed about, at least for people who generally speaking here in the States, but nevertheless, we're going to be touching up on that one as well. And we're also going to be dialing into Halo 5. Well, not Halo 5, Halo PS5. You see, yeah, Halo 5, yeah. Thought it was Halo 5. No, Halo PS5. And also we're going to be dialing into some potential updated information here that we're going to be dialing into for you guys as well. And we're also going to touch up on this one right here is very spicy when it comes to Xbox. And I know we did a stream yesterday pretty much going over what we talked about when it comes to the hardware, you know, not being a main focus for them right now, or at least one of the founding members of, you know, Xbox, you know, basically saying that they were really disappointed with the direction that Microsoft is heading in and how the hardware side of things is pretty much dead at this point. So sad to say it, but that's literally right now what's going down, right? But we have a ex-Blizzard boss pretty much throwing his 2 cents in the arena on Microsoft. I'm telling you, a lot of people right now is just not happy with the direction that Microsoft is heading in. But like I said, you don't have to like it, but this is what it is. This is the new. This is the new Microsoft. Out with the old, in with the new, right? And so yeah, we're going to be dialing into all that information. So do me a favor, please hit that like button, man. And also stay to play. this month. Sony going crazy. So we do have a state of play. Just wanted to give people a heads up on that one. We'll touch up more on that in the latter part of the show as well. So big up yourselves, man. Thank y'all so much for the support, guys. Brand new month. Let's see if we can finish off this month like we did last month. I know we can do it. I believe in our community. Also, quick heads up updates here. If you guys are interested in our members club, we're trying to get our members club back up, and it just seems like it's been I don't know what's going on, but whenever we do our member streams, it don't seem like people are getting notified about our member streams. Probably gonna have to reach out to YouTube and see what's going on there. Most of the times whenever we do our member streams, we only have like 15 or 20 people in, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we're trying to get our membership community up so we can have more engagement whenever we do tournaments or hangouts and stuff like that. So more on that. But hey, if you do want to join our membership club, get you access to my PlayStation account, also Xbox, PC and stuff like that. Link will be in the description, or just hit that join button as well. That definitely does help us out. Or if you feel generous enough and you want to support what we do here, feel free to super chat, or link will be in the description for our Goku. All optional, by the way, but we do appreciate everything that you guys do for us here on the channel. All right, happy July. So let's get right down to business, right? All right, so I'm gonna throw my 2 cents into this one because I saw this article and I said, oh boy, here we freaking go. All right, let's go ahead and stop the music and let's get right down to it. So man, I think that honestly, when it comes to Microsoft, man, obviously Microsoft is in a way better position than Sega, obviously, or at least when Sega decided that they were going to exit the console space and just, be a third-party publisher. And I don't think a lot of people are okay with that. I think a lot of people would want Microsoft to be more in the console space or more aggressive in the console space than they are now. But unfortunately, that's not the case, right? I mean, yes, they're still making console. And I saw something today where it's like Microsoft's interest in terms of like making consoles is dying. And I was like, whoa, well, that would explain every single thing that I said yesterday. And what we're actually seeing in terms of their actions right now is there is a change. There is a shift in their overall strategy, which we've talked about numerous times. But, looking at that report, that Microsoft's interest in terms of like making consoles is dying. Like they don't have such a high interest anymore like they used to. And it's sad, man, because truth be told, like I said yesterday, talking about the 360 and talking about Xbox One and all that jazz, and here we are, fixing to approach another generation, right, of Xbox. And I'm not going to say people are not hyped, but it's kind of still too early, right? I mean, well, theoretically not too early, because we're getting reports that, I don't know, man. We're getting reports that 2026 at the earliest for that's next year, bro. That's next year. And I don't know. I think we don't have anything concrete to go off of. So I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, why is people not hype or anything like that? But I don't know. Even regarding the rumors, it's just the hype level is just not like what it used to be. Right. And I think as we get older and things change, people tend to kind of just not be as hype anymore, right? And I use myself as an example of someone that you know, comes on here Monday through Friday, 365 for the most part. 11 years been doing this channel, and I've given my all. I've always give my best. You know, days where I don't even feel like coming on here, I still push myself and I come on here, but I try to get people excited and hype for video games because that's my job. My job is to get y'all hype for video games. That's my job. My job is to get y'all excited because listen, you guys coming in here for the duration of the show, I am 100% blessed. I'm not gonna act like ungrateful like some people are, because I've never been a kind of ungrateful kind of person. I've always been appreciative of the position that I'm in and everything that's given to me. And it's, you know, trying to get you guys hyped for that 2 hours. It's not an easy job, right? To get people in the mood, because obviously you're dealing with what you're dealing with. And it's just news like this, you know, it's just like when you get the negative news or the bad news and I have to convey it to you guys, like I'm in a weird spot because it's like, you know, it's negative news or it's bad or whatever. But at the same time, you know, you want to put a smile on everybody's face. You want to brighten up everybody's day. And right now, I will say, like I said, it's a beautiful thing with what Microsoft is doing with their games, you know, putting their games on other platforms and stuff like that. But it's also on the bad side is for people who love console exclusivity and buy consoles for exclusivity. It's just like, man, that's not there anymore. And I think that the joy is no longer there, right? When it comes to console exclusivity, like, and I know that's what we grew up on and stuff like that. And in terms of Microsoft's identity, like the Xbox having some sort of identity, it's no longer, they're like all over the place. They're everywhere. They're doing million of one things at the same time. And so let's go ahead and let's put a timestamp on this, because I found this one rather interesting to even talk about. And I saw this and I said, well, this is like the icing on the cake of what I was saying yesterday. And some of the times when you do talk about certain topics or certain things, you know, people that are diehard fans, they typically get upset and stuff like that. But the reality is, man, Microsoft has the money to be better than Sega. And if Microsoft rides off in the sunset tomorrow and be like, listen, we're not doing no more consoles moving forward, we're just going to be doing games. We're going to be porting our games on other platforms. And also we have Game Pass. That's it. And we're going to be collaborating with other, you know, hardware manufacturers like Asus, MSI and stuff like that to make, like, you know, mobile devices, portable devices. That's all we're going to do, or whatever collaboration that we could do. I'm okay with that at this point. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying that like I'm not going to be like torn. Of course I am, because I want Microsoft to be in the hardware space with Sony. I just feel like Sony sometimes they just get complacent and just, I don't even know how to even explain it anymore. Like, just not caring, right? Just, oh, we're Sony and, you know, we're the market leader and we're this and, you know, we're the king of the jungle, right? So, and then it's just kind of like, okay, if Microsoft goes away and just do software only, which I'm telling you, that seems like the inevitable at this point. Where does that leave Sony, right? It's just going to be Sony, right? And then Nintendo, let's not even talk about Nintendo, because Nintendo is doing Nintendo things. Nintendo is in a league of their own. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. But this is coming from purexbox.com. It says ex-Blizzard boss thinks Microsoft should pick its Xbox strategy and stick to it, right? So again, that's exactly what he's saying right now, is exactly what's going on. And I don't know. Everything is an Xbox. hey, you know, we're bringing our games to PlayStation 5. Hey, we're partnering up with Asus to make an Xbox Ally. Like all these different bits and pieces of different things is happening right in front of our eyes. And it's kind of like, and I felt like Microsoft was kind of going through a identity crisis once we got into this generation, right? And a lot of people are just kind of like, okay, what's going on here? Like, why is Microsoft like seeming like all over the place or seeming like they're holding back on certain things? But here's the interesting part. He said, tough to see Xbox confused. And I don't know, man. I don't know. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this one, right? It says over the last year and a half, Microsoft has certainly changed things up in terms of its Xbox strategy, mainly by focusing more on software and launching some of its biggest in-house games on other platforms. This took some time getting used to at the beginning. And even though things are much clearer now, some industry folks still think there is work to be done. All right. So Mike Ybarra, obviously the outspoken former Blizzard boss who also as a Microsoft exec back in the day. So he was also a Microsoft exec back in the day as well, has taken to social media over the weekend to voice their opinion on the current state of Xbox. Ibarra says that it's tough to see Xbox confused about who it is. And basically, you know, he's saying, hey, listen, pick a lane and stick to it. So pick something and stick to it, because right now you're all over the place right now. You're all over the place. And it's confusing for a lot of people. Again, like I said, Microsoft's goal right now and vision is very crystal clear to me. Strengthen mobile and have a head start in the mobile department. Cloud, you know, they already have a head start in that, right? All they got to do is upgrade xCloud server blades and voila, there you go. With a flick of a switch, they can do that.
Thanks for the dono.
Game Pass, right?
Consoles will be no longer in the future. Sony NXT.
For Microsoft, but not for Sony. I think Sony will still continue to make consoles no matter what, because that's their bread and butter. Nintendo will still remain in the game as well. Thank you for the first super chat. Nintendo will remain. Sony will remain. Microsoft, no. You know, the ugly truth is this, man. Listen, I think that Microsoft will exit the console space. They're already showing us that, guys. Come on. They're partnering up with all these different companies. They're allowing all these companies to collaborate with them on multiple devices. And they already coming out making it plain. I'm about to turn things up a notch now. Now I'm about to go from mild Marlin to hyper Marlin. Okay, so get ready, because we're about to go crazy here with a multi-personality change. So get ready for it. So we are in a position now where everything is an Xbox, right? Everything, your phone, your tablet, your iPad, your handheld devices, and all this kind of stuff is an Xbox. Like, you can already see Microsoft with their exit strategy. They're letting you know, like, listen, bro, we're taking our time and we're trying to pull ourselves out of the way, right? We want to be the puppeteer in the background. You see what I'm saying? Like, we want to be able to control every single thing that we can control. This is why do you think that Microsoft is sitting here trying to buy up every single thing? This was the plan all along. This was the plan ever since the Xbox One generation. This was the plan all along. I mean, it took us a while to figure it out, but this is it, man. Like the spirit of Sega is over. Over Microsoft. It's very evident, very crystal clear, right? And like I said, another 5 years from now, maybe 10 years max, I could see Microsoft like, yeah, we're not making any more consoles. And I hope for their sake that this console sells pretty well. That's all I can say. But it's very evident by their actions, what they're promoting right now, what they're talking about. Yeah, man, every single thing is an Xbox right now. I mean, your TV, they were already having some strong promotions with Samsung. No console required. All you need is your controller and you're good to go. And so if that's not crystal clear to you, then I don't know what to tell you. But in hindsight of all of this, Mike says, tough to see Xbox confused about who it is and what it should be. Some great people there still. They have to figure out what needs to change and fast. I'm a big fan and will always bleed green. So he's a diehard Xbox dude, okay? Cheering the team on from the sidelines. Pick your lane and stick to it. In other words, okay, if you are saying, hey, you know what? Everything is an Xbox, stick to that. Okay? Stick to that. And that only. Right? Or, hey, if we're sticking to making consoles and nothing else, stick to just making consoles and nothing else. Right? But obviously that's not the case. Obviously that's not the move. That's not the strategy here. Microsoft wants to be everywhere. They want green to be everywhere. That's what they want. You don't need a binoculars to see that. Microsoft wants to be every single where. Microsoft wants Game Pass on every single device known to man, as long as it's compatible. You hear me? If it was up to Sony to say, you know what, we don't care if Game Pass is on PlayStation, Game Pass would have been on PlayStation. But that will never happen. Right? We heard rumors about Game Pass being on Switch for years. Never happened. I'm just saying, if Microsoft can help it, bro, I'm not asking you, I am telling you, Game Pass will be on every single platform known to man. Period. End of story. And they'll be okay with that. And what you have to understand is that with Microsoft exiting out of the console space, they'll still be fine. Because Microsoft was already touting that they're the biggest third-party publisher in the game. Why do you think they're saying that, bro? Because that's what they're dominating in. Told y'all I'm about to switch things up. That's where they're dominating in, y'all. Is in the software department. They are seeing a boatload of money off of porting games to the PlayStation 5. Their biggest first-party games of all time are seeing major success on another platform. So you honestly think, come on, you guys are smart. You honestly think that if you were Microsoft, you would stop doing that? If you were Microsoft, you would turn every single device into an Xbox? You probably would be doing the same thing. Right? Because you put Halo on Switch 2. It's going to freaking sell because it's Halo. Right? And Halo carries weight. Right? Same thing with Halo on PS5. Right? It will sell. And Microsoft knows this. Okay, our first party games that we had on Xbox consoles and PC and things of that nature have already reached their ceiling. People who have wanted to play these games have already played them already. So let's put them on another platform so we can move the needle a little bit. I always tell you guys that these companies, all they care about is growth. That's it. Growth. And their shareholders and investors, they do not do feelings. They do not do emotions. Companies don't have feelings and emotions for you. They're not your friend. Okay, they're not your girl. They're not your man. You see what I'm saying? They ain't your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother. None of that. We ain't family, bro. We ain't kin. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the freaking day, bro, you have to get those things out of your mind, feelings and emotions out of your mind, and understand that, hey, look, this is the direction. And it's coming from the top. This is the direction that Microsoft is heading in. And there's not a darn thing that you can do about it. Is either you're on board or you're not. I've seen plenty of people saying like, yeah, I'm not buying the next Xbox because exclusivity is out the door. And Microsoft knows this. But do you think that that's going to put a dent into their overall plan? No, because their overall plan is to get bigger and bigger, and is to continue to put their games on other platforms and also strengthen the trifecta. What is the trifecta? Game Pass, cloud, and mobile. And I guess you can add another one to the mix. Continuing to collaborate with other companies to work with, Xbox branded devices. That's the future for Microsoft. And it was very evident with Sarabon in that particular video. Remember, early up in last year when Sarabon said that the next Xbox is going to be a huge technological leap forward. And that huge technological leap could simply mean, hey, you know what? We're going to work with every single company that we can work with. And we're going to make every single thing an Xbox. And there's no limit to what device or where you or the availability of your games. That's what Microsoft have locked in their heads right now. They have their minds locked on that. So we don't care that we're not selling 70, 80, 50, 45 million units of consoles. Okay, we might not be able to hit those numbers anymore, but we'll make up for that elsewhere. And right now, when it comes to software, they're making up for that big time. And this is why I try to tell you guys, like, listen, Microsoft is not going to cry if you don't buy an Xbox console. It's either you buy it or you don't. Because chances are you're probably going to buy an Xbox branded device or something with their logo on there, whatever the case may be. And you're probably going to play their games on it. And Microsoft knows that they're still going to be winning. So they're going to still get your money one way or the other. And that's fine for them. And this is why I try to tell you guys, Microsoft would be, even if Game Pass fails, they'll still be fine. Hello? They will still be fine. Even if Game Pass fails, yes. The heart that is beating, that is pumping green blood through Microsoft's veins, they will still be okay. They will still exist. Why? Why is that, Marlon? If Game Pass goes away, why? I'll tell you why. Because they're the biggest third-party publisher. They have already solidified themselves. Microsoft is smart. Microsoft has set up their retirement plan. And you should too. If you're smart, you should set up your retirement plan. You should set up your exit plan. Listen, your exit plan might not be gravy train with biscuit wheels. Come on, you know this. Stop wasting my time.
Thanks for the
So
dono.
you got to set up your exit plan too.
People may not like it, but they're going to have to respect what Xbox is going to do in the future.
There you go. There you go. Who is that? I thought that was Mark. My man Francisco. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. You gotta listen. You gotta set up your exit plan, bro, because you ain't gonna reign forever. And the reality is, we all have to have an exit plan. Microsoft is like, look, we can't go toe to toe with Sony. So, therefore, we got to do something, right? Let's use our resources. Let's use the resources of Microsoft. Microsoft is $1 trillion freaking company, and we can get X amount of funds from Microsoft to fund the Xbox brand. So let's just use that to our advantage, right? As long as we're seeing a profit, we're good to go. And so with that being said, you don't have to like it. Shoot, I don't like it. But the reality is, bro, if Microsoft exit out of the console, they are still going to be okay. Look, Microsoft has laid the foundation already down, bro. They have already laid the foundation. What are you talking about? I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. They got deals in place to make the Xbox brand still be a thing. Might not be a thing in the console space, but it's still going to be a thing. The spirit of Xbox will continue to flow. Mark what I'm telling y'all. Will continue to flow through other devices that's made by other companies and not Xbox themselves. Come on, you know this. And on top of that, also flowing through deals that they were smart enough to initiate with their biggest rivals. Well, their biggest rival, Sony, right? Call of Duty for 10 freaking years. So that simply means for 10 years, for the next 10 years, they're making money off of PlayStation, bro. I try to tell you, Microsoft is smart. So Microsoft ain't worrying about, okay, this and okay, that. They already set their plan. On top of that, the Switch.
Xbox about to cash out that 401k retirement.
And straight up. Microsoft is fixing the cash out. Bro, I'm telling you, they have already got their exit plan. And if you are business savvy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not going to be working for the rest of your life. You need to set up your retirement plan. Everybody might not like the way you're going to retire. It's not about everybody and what they think, because everybody ain't you, homie. So you know that you're not going to work forever. You want to set up your retirement plan. And however you set up your retirement plan is up to you. How much money do you want them to take out of your check? What age do you want to retire? What age is your job requiring you to stay working until you retire? Things of that nature. Microsoft, on the other hand, knows, well, dang it, we can't compete with Sony in the hardware space. Okay, that's fine. We ain't tripping. Every screen is an Xbox. So we are Gucci anyway. We still making money off of all these partnerships with all these hardware manufacturers with our Xbox logo and branding on it. Hello, MetaQuest. Hello. All those kind of deals. Microsoft is clever, right? On top of that, you think they're worrying about competing with Sony in hardware space? You don't remember what Phil Spencer said? Man, they don't look at Sony as competition. They look at Amazon as competition. They look at Apple and all those other bigger companies as competition. They not worrying about Sony because they know for doggone sure that that's past and gone. Remember what some of y'all don't pay attention. Remember what Phil Spencer said. In the last interview, was it last year? He did that interview with Kind of Funny. And he said, man, one of the biggest generations to lose was you could see it all over his face, was the Xbox One generation. Biggest generation to lose was that one. And they lost it. Coming in this generation, look what's happening. Microsoft is staying alive because of their software right now. They smart move. They bought Bethesda, right? They got all the ZeniMax, all these games, right? Tied Elder Scrolls Online, blah, 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 Wolfenstein, all these games, bro, right? That are tied to Bethesda and tied to ZeniMax. And on top of that, they went on ahead and bought, oh my God, the biggest deal in entertainment history, Activision Blizzard King. Come on, you know this. And so that helps them to solidify themselves as the biggest publisher in the game. And so why sit here and waste time with pennies and nickels when you can make way more? Like, why am I going to sit here and go toe to toe with Sony over some console war nonsense or over some going toe to toe when we both know the outcome of that? So sometimes, like my dad would say, if you got your hands in a lion's mouth, take your hand slowly out of it. Because if you just go too quick, well, you're going to be missing a hand, messing with a lion. So therefore, Microsoft is like, you know what? We can make up for this. This is a fight that we know we're going to lose. So you know what? We got to come up with a different strategy, multiple strategies, that is. Hence why Mike is saying what he's saying. But ultimately, what I try to tell you boys all the time, pay attention to the bigger picture here. And that's ultimately what Microsoft is doing. So the next 10 years from now, guess what? Sony does not own Call of Duty, bro. They don't own Call of Duty. Will Sony come up with something that can rival Call of Duty? Maybe not. Right? Maybe not. Chances are probably not going to happen. But at the end of the day, guess what? They're probably going to ink another deal for another 10 years. Guess what? That's 20 years right there. Microsoft is eating off of Sony. So it goes hand in hand. That's why I try to tell you guys, these companies be shaking hands and inking deals behind the closed doors. It's only the console fanboys that cost this division.
No one ever hurts the bots like Laura Fryer did.
Oh boy. That's what I'm saying, man. These companies are shaking hands. It's the fanboys that makes it look the way it look. You know what I mean? These companies are shaking hands and they are inking deals. You think they're worrying about how you feel about, well, Sony this and Sony that and Microsoft this and Microsoft that, Nintendo this? They don't care. All they care about is growth and making more money off of you. That's it. And coming up with clever ways. And like I said, you don't have to like what Microsoft is doing right now, but they're smart. They have found a way to cement their name in the history books and to stay relevant for years to come. Remember, they own the technology for cloud, for cloud gaming. Majority of these companies use Microsoft's technology for cloud gaming. All they got to do is upgrade the cloud server blades. Right? And boom, there it is. Right? Mobile, they got that market sold up. They got some of the biggest mobile games. Microsoft own them. So Microsoft they not hurting. They're not. So that's why I try to tell you, like, you boys got to understand what I'm saying.
Thanks for the dono.
Xbox is dead. RIP Fought Life third-party publisher. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
But you know what, though? You know what? You can say Xbox is dead all you want. But the reality is, man, is that, hey, Microsoft's name, the Xbox brand, will still be relevant. So it might be dead to you in terms of the console space, but Microsoft's name will forever be a thing when it comes to the Xbox brand. That's their end goal, man. And here's the thing. Microsoft is going to continue to buy. They're going to continue to freaking buy. They're not going to stop buying, y'all. They're not going to stop buying. If a company is up for sale and they can do it with no restrictions or less restrictions than what they were going through with that Xbox Blizzard King deal, then hey, they're going to do it. They're going to keep buying and keep buying and keep buying and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Not even Sony. Sony can't do a darn thing. They got Sony right where they want Sony. You see what I'm saying? They put their games on Sony's platform and Sony is embracing it because doggone it, Sony getting their money too. Sony breaking bread with their rivals too. See what I'm saying? And so vice versa, Microsoft making money off of Sony, right? So it's all good. We all eating. So there's no need to fight like children, right? Because we all breaking bread. If I'm breaking bread with my rival, we good, bro. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, and we print money together. We make money together. And that's the mindset of these companies. It's the fanboys that causes the division. The fanboys are the ones that make it seem like, oh, well, no, Microsoft this, or oh, no, Sony this. Nah, bro. Behind the scenes, it's like, hey, we show up to these meetings. Yo, what's up? What's going down? Hey, let's make this happen. Here's this game we're trying to put on your platform. Hey, what do you say? As long as you get your 30%, we good? All right, we good. Listen, we're going to need your help on helping us port this game over. Can we borrow some of your developers, or can we borrow one of your studios or whatever? Oh, yeah. Sony's like, yeah, whatever you need. Yeah, go ahead. Because Sony knows at the end of the day,
for the dono. They
eating too.
But everybody is buying a laptop or PC which Game Pass is installed, so Microsoft and Xbox are good.
Exactly. Microsoft is good. Like I said earlier. Listen. Microsoft is Gucci. You hear me? Microsoft is, yes, in my hearts of hearts, I do miss Microsoft being in the console space. I do. I miss the old Microsoft. I miss them going toe to toe with Sony. I miss that because I feel like nobody else can get Sony off of their behind as much as Microsoft could or can. If Microsoft goes back to the eye of the tiger of the Xbox 360 generation mindset, or somehow have that old team back at it again for the next generation of Xbox one last time, yeah, Sony, they will give Sony a run for their money. But is that going to happen? Probably not, bro. Would that be exciting times? Yes. Because as a console gamer, naturally you think, oh, shoot, man. Yo, let's freaking go. Sony and Microsoft for old time's sake going head to head. Two titans battling together in the console space. Wow. Man, that would make headlines, but that's not going to happen. And that's why a lot of people are so mad right now. But, bro, it is what it is, bro. Listen, I got my madness out of the way. A long time ago when I realized the whole game plan, I said, you know what? It ain't even worth getting mad over. It is what it is. Running up your blood pressure. Oh, Microsoft this. Oh, Microsoft that. Being all pissed off. Is that going to change anything? No, it's not. Microsoft has already made up their mind. This is the direction that we're going in. Yes, you can say that we're all over the place, or it's confusing, or we have multiple strategies or whatever. It doesn't matter. This is the direction that we're going in. It's either you're down with us or you're not.
Thanks for the dono.
Period.
No lie, bro. I love the 360.
Me too, man. 100%, man. Hey, let me see some fire lighters in the chat. Let me see some fire emotes in the chat, right? For the Xbox 360, man. I have the chills right now talking about the Xbox 360, man. 360 was so good. The only thing that held back the Xbox 360 was the failure rate of the 3 red rings of death. Besides that, the absolute perfect machine. Like one of the greatest, it's up there as one of the greatest console ever made in the history of consoles. in the history of console gaming, the Xbox 360, no doubt, should be in everybody's top 5, period. And Microsoft should be proud of that and wear it like a badge and wear it proudly, bro. Because not every console manufacturer can say the same thing. 100%, come on, you know this. And so it's sad, man, to see where Microsoft is today and being someone that is from the past, from the 90s, right? And seeing where Microsoft is now. It's nuts. It's absolute freaking nuts, bro. Like it's just nuts to see where they are today and see the direction that they're heading in, but it's all good. Am I still playing Xbox games? Yes, I am. Do I have a Series X? Yeah, my Series X is in the bedroom, right? But at the same given time, at the same token, right? Hey, we get what we get when we get it. We get to play whatever games we want to play. And we also get the freedom to play whatever games. And that's what Microsoft is offering that Sony is not offering, is giving you limitless freedom to play whatever games you want, whenever you want. And is there anything wrong with that? No, because every single person have an opportunity. And like my boy said with that super chat earlier about people buying laptops and stuff. Yeah, people buying laptops every day. Every second somebody's buying a laptop, right? And Microsoft is right there on that laptop. So you might be like, oh, I'm not buying an Xbox console, but you go out there, you spending, these laptops are expensive, dog. You spending $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on a laptop, and chances are you're still using Windows. That's Microsoft. Chances are you're probably going to be downloading that Xbox app. Chances are you're probably going to be on Game Pass. That's all Microsoft. So that's what I'm saying. Microsoft will forever win, not just in the software space when it comes to Windows and other productivity programs, but also games, because they're like an octopus right now. They're every freaking where. You cannot hide from Microsoft. You go to Nintendo, Microsoft is there. You go to PlayStation, Microsoft is there. You go to Xbox, well, they're Xbox, obviously, and they're distributing their games like a slot machine. So, hey, man, you don't have to like the plan. You don't have to like the strategy. You don't have to like the game plan. Hey, man, as a football player, most of the times you ain't got control as a quarterback. You ain't got control over the playbook. You see what I'm saying? The offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, whatever position you play on the field, run that play. You've been practicing that play for off season for months. You know what I'm saying? Or for a year, whatever.
Y'all going to see what greed really looks like when PlayStation has no more competition in the console space.
Hey, man. Yeah. It's sad. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know at this point, dog. Like, man, Sony has no they already feeling like they have no competition right now. They already feeling like they have zero competition. So already feeling like you have zero competition or not feeling the need to be as aggressive is sad. It is very sad. Because Sony is like, yeah, we ain't got to go too crazy. You know what I mean? We got this happening. We got that happening. Okay, Microsoft is having Xbox showcases, but okay, majority of the stuff that is being shown off is coming to our platform. I promise you to God, that's how Sony probably looks at it. Like, why should we come out with a PS5 showcase when Microsoft Showcase is basically our showcase, excluding our first party games and our partnership with our other our second and third party games? That's how, I promise you that's how Sony probably looks at it. Like, yeah, why should we try? Why should we do something different here and go crazy? Why should we go crazy? Why should we do a PS5 showcase? Why? Because everybody is asking for a PS5 showcase? Okay, we can hear you. We see what you're saying on social media, but nothing is pushing us and forcing us to do a PS5 showcase. Nothing is pushing and forcing us to, besides, obviously, we have goals to meet every financial year that comes in. Every year that comes in, we have to make these investors happy and shareholders happy. So we know we have to put out first party games, but we're going to do it on our own timing. We're going to do it on our own timing. All right. Y'all ain't going to make us do nothing that we don't want to do. Nobody's going to force our hand. Ain't nobody showing us how to do this. We've been doing this for years, bro. We pioneer some of this stuff. So, hey, man, ain't nobody going to force us to come out of the shadows and all that, to hurry up and show y'all whatever y'all want. No, we going to do it on our own timing. And we going to take our sweet time doing it too. I promise you that's the mindset of Sony right now. Promise you. And it's going to continue to be that way. The more and more gradually Microsoft steps out of the console space, the more and more Sony is going to feel complacent and feel like, we'll do a showcase, maybe never, and we'll give y'all some state of plays, and that's it. We know we have to drop first-party titles to sell the hardware and to make our investors happy, but we'll do it on our own timing when we want to show it off. And it's been that way for years with Sony. But I tell you one thing. Microsoft sure as heck got Sony off their butts, off their Japanese butts during the Xbox 360 / PS3 generation. Oh, they got Sony. They got Sony panicking like a big dog. They gave them a run for their freaking money. Oh, no. You ain't fixing to be on the throne like you Kratos, homie. This ain't God of War 2. This ain't no God of War 2. Got you sitting on the throne with your hand at your jaw. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no God of War 2, homie. You got your fist at your jaw like you big dog. Nah, homie. You gonna get off that throne and you gonna work. We gonna make you freaking work. I miss those days, man. But them days are over with. So Sony feels like, you know what? We gonna sit on the throne. And ain't nobody gonna do to make us move. In other words, we gonna do whatever we want to do. And I know our fans are upset that no PS5 showcases. Where is Wolverine? We already showed it on the slide. Calm down. We already showed y'all boys that on the slide already, that you're getting your Intergalactic and your Wolverine. Calm down, relax. Oh, y'all still salty about Last of Us? Huh? You still salty about that? Oh, we don't care. Factions too. We don't care. We do not care. We don't give a doggone. All right. Yeah, we dropped the ball on Concord. Yeah, it's up in the air when it comes to fair games. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, the situation with Marathon. Oh, yeah, we already know that already. We trying to fix that. That's why we delayed it. So we don't care. And I'm telling you, that's the mindset of, that's the mindset of Sony right now. We don't care. We don't. So we do what we do. You don't have to like it. So guys, in my closing off of this situation and topic, it's a big topic and it's a situation that everybody's talking about right now. How gaming is just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I give Microsoft, I say this to say this in my closing. Microsoft, one thing I could say about Microsoft, and I will forever give them their flowers, and I will forever love Microsoft, is giving us something to look forward to every year. Does Sony give us something to look forward to? State of plays at this point, since 2023. But Microsoft deserves all the praise for basically giving us a showcase every single year. You can laugh and say, oh, it's a third-party showcase. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We still get a showcase. We also still get a developer direct every single year, right? And Microsoft is more hands-on with their fans. They're more on social media. I mean, heck, I have the official Xbox account reply to my tweets multiple times, right? More hands-on with the fans and feedback and things. Sony, no, sir. They're on that throne. And who put him there? All of us, the fans, the gamers, all of us that's been supporting them for years. And this is what happens when you don't have proper competition. Think about it, right? If you were Michael Jordan, right? If you were just the only basketball player in the world, right, that just have the attributes of Michael Jordan, right? And obviously you have your Kobe, you have your LeBrons, you have your Magic Johnson, you have your Larry Birds and all this and that, right? But it's just something about that Jordan. Yeah, Kobe is good. All these other guys are good, but it's something about that Jordan, right? And you go back to the trifecta that we have. You have Nintendo, you have, Sony, and you have Microsoft. Hey, and let's just say, for instance, you have your Jordan, your LeBron, and your Kobe. There you go. So at the end of the day, it's like there only can be one Jordan. There only could be one Kobe. There only could be one LeBron. So there you go, man. It's just like, you don't have to like it, but that's just the way it is. That's just the freaking way it is. And if you're Jordan, then you're on top of the world. Like, I mean, you're Jordan, bro. You're the biggest basketball player to ever do it, to ever grace the court, right? And, well, people consider as the GOAT, right? And what do people say about Sony? They're the GOAT. Regardless of what you say about Sony, nah, man, nah. You tripping, dog. You tripping. Nah, they the GOAT, man. They're the Michael Jordan of the gaming console space. You crazy in your brains? And so when you got that kind of level of fame and that kind of level of praise and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, how much more can you go? How much higher can you take it? All right. So there's that one, man. Let's go ahead and let's bleed over into our next topic. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy. And can't believe I'm saying it, but let's talk about the PlayStation 6. All right, because PS6 is like right around the freaking corner, right? Like it's right around the corner. And it's just like, man, we just got into PS5 generation, bro. Like 5 years. Yeah, it's been 5 years already. And now we're talking more and more about PlayStation 6. And it's brewing right now. It's brewing up. And what Mark Cerny has done with the PS5 Pro, and it's literally just an appetizer, doubling down on machine learning and graphics and pushing the boundaries even further, is what Mark Cerny will be doing with the PlayStation 6 and Project Amethyst, and also too with AMD as well, because they have a very solid partnership with AMD. Same thing with Microsoft right now for their next generation of their console as well. And so let's kind of dial into this one here. This is coming from pushsquare.com. Let's take it away. All right. So as you guys can see here, pushsquare.com is reporting PS6 to push the boundaries of graphics, doubles down on machine learning, a new partnership with AMD. And so, yeah, man, PlayStation 6 is about to be even crazier, obviously, because of this man right here, Mark Cerny. Love that guy, man. Love Mark Cerny. Really good dude. All right. So it says right here, PlayStation and tech giant AMD have announced new partnership of sorts centered around the previously announced Project Amethyst, which is looking to push machine learning to new heights in regards to gaming. PlayStation console architect Mark Cerny recently met with AMD lead Jack. I'm not even going to pronounce his last name. And the result is, well, a rather intricate social media post that explains the overall scope of Project Amethyst. Now, quote, Project Amethyst is a co-engineering effort between PlayStation and AMD focused on machine learning driven graphics and gameplay innovations built around two core goals. All right. So that's definitely coming from a Jack. And so from AMD. And basically right here, he also put out a tweet says, from the same source, two branches, one vision, my good friend and fellow gamer at Cerny and I recently reflected on our shared journey symbolized by two pieces of amethyst split from the same stone. And it says right here, Project Amethyst is a co-engineering effort between at PlayStation and AMD. And it says right here that the first goal is designing an architecture optimized specifically for machine learning workloads in gaming, while the second revolves around developing high quality neural networks that push the boundaries of real-time game graphics. Holy freaking smokes. I can't even focus right now. Basically, the two companies believe that machine learning is the key to cranking visuals and performance to the next level in games. PSSR, PS5 Pro. In theory, AI-driven solutions that work in real time to provide better resolutions and more fluid frame rates take the strain off traditional hardware, which could obviously be a huge plus for consoles. Of course, we have already seen Sony lean into with the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is capable of incorporating PSSR in select titles. The AI-based upscaler allows for better image quality without sacrificing performance. And it's always been widely believed that Sony will continue to evolve this kind of tech going forward, which I've already told y'all. That's the vision, that's the plan, and all that. And so to end this off, it says this isn't just theory. It's a co-engineered reality from hardware breakthroughs to software advances. We have delivered smarter, more efficient solutions like super resolution in FSR 4. And so basically right here, it says that, quote, we are now paving the way for machine learning based frame generation and ray regeneration in FSR Redstone. Holy freaking cow. This is nuts. End quote. And then starting up another quote here, quote, there's an enormous potential ahead, and we are incredibly proud of what we have achieved so far, he concludes. So, yo, PlayStation 6, to cut a long story short, PlayStation 6 is going to be crazy. That's all I can tell y'all. PlayStation 6 will be crazy because what they're doing right now, if you are one of those early adapters on the PlayStation 5 Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro is basically a taste of what the PlayStation 6 will be bringing to the table. We already know, we heard rumors about them having a handheld right next to the PlayStation 6. And we'll see more of that really, really soon. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, Sony, I feel like with the PlayStation 6, they're going to let it rip. So let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. And trust and believe, Mark Cerny, he's been carrying the torch since the PS4 generation. And I think that this is very exciting to really see what's going to happen with the PlayStation 6 with machine learning being the way it is with PSSR. I can't wait, man. PSSR is getting stronger and stronger. FSR 4 with Sony and everything like that. I'm telling you, it's about to be even crazier. blurring the lines of what native looks like to what AI upscaling is doing. It's just crazy. Okay. And so AI basically doing a lot of the work and, you know, basically extending the vision of what is possible with machine learning and things of that nature. So cannot wait to see more on Project Amethyst. Let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. All right, let's move the dice a little bit here. So let's talk about this PS5 price hike. What's going on with that? Well, what's going on with that, Marlon? Hold on. I got you boys, man. Oh, buckle up. Hold on to your seat, boys. This Attica would say we taking it to the sun. All right. So here we go. So this is coming from pusssquare.com. Holy smokes. Brazilian gamers. Yeah, Brazil. Are infuriated by sudden PS5 price hikes. How high can they go? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, what's going on? Well, Sony has suddenly bumped the price of a bunch of titles on the Brazilian PlayStation Store, leaving local players infuriated. While the move affects both first-party and third-party titles, it's retroactive, affecting even launch titles like Demon Souls. Ouch. The manufacturer cited challenging market conditions, fluctuating exchange rates as the reason for the change. Hello, ladies and gents. Hello. Same thing they said when they went up on the price before. PlayStation Plus, go up on the price. Oh, yeah, market conditions. Go up on the price of the PS5 in other countries. Oh, yeah, market conditions. That's what these companies always be saying. You know, market conditions, currency, all this and that, right? And basically right now, this was actually translated in regards to Game Vico or Viaco, if I'm saying their last name correctly there. It says, quote, Sony Interactive Entertainment has updated the pricing of PlayStation Store content due to challenging market conditions, including fluctuating currency exchange rates. As a result, Brazil has seen a price increase in PS Store games and add-on content. Pricing decisions vary by region and are based on the current economic environment, end quote. Lord, let's not even talk about what's going on in our economic space right now. My heart goes out to my Brazilian brothers and sisters out there. Hold tight. Hold tight. Lord have mercy. Can't win. All right. Let's go ahead and let's move on to Rockstar, baby. Let's go on. Let's move on to Rockstar RDR. You know, we heard rumors about, you know, we're getting an RDR 2 update, blah, 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 blah. So let's talk about it. What's going on? What's going on? We haven't seen anything yet. That doesn't mean it's not happening. Let's hold our breath. Let's probably not hold our breath on this one because you never know, right? But hey, I digress. Now, for those of you who love Red Dead Redemption, this may or may not be for you, but okay. So this has come from purexbox.com. Rockstar's first Red Dead Online update in years channels Undead Nightmare energy. Is it coming back? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Red Dead Online Strange Tales of the West, Volume 1. Rockstar, you sneaky as heck. Let's go ahead and let's take it away real quick. So there it is right there. Obviously, they did drop a trailer for it right here. And it says right here, 3 years ago, Rockstar Games basically pulled the plug on Red Dead Online, ending development on major updates for the game to focus on making GTA 6. Well, this week, in typical random Rockstar fashion, because they like to be random, the team has added a new set of 4 eerie Telegram missions. For the first time in years, the channel series Undead Nightmare Energy from the first Red Dead Redemption. So, yep, these Telegram missions ask RDO players to track down undead, plagues, rogue, automations, swamp beasts, and more. It says right here that the Red Dead Online missions have gone live today, July 1st, in Rockstar's first major update for the title since 2022. Ouch, it's been that long. And they are apparently volume 1 with more to come in the future. So, yeah, there you guys go on this one. It says, since the new update is out in the wild, we're starting to see more footage of it crop up online too. And anyone who played RDR's Undead Nightmare expansion may be getting serious flashbacks here. So there even appears to be a zombie horde mode. Objective tucked into these missions. It says where players are tasked with killing infected and returning them to the station wagon. Ooh. And so, yeah, where's the RDR2 update, you may ask? We don't freaking know. All right, we don't freaking know. All right, so Ben, my man, Videotech UK says Rockstar has launched a new zombie mode, infected mode in Red Dead Online as a part of the new Strange Tales of West Telegram missions. So the first mission takes place in Armadillo. This is on the main objective to kill infected and bring them to a wagon as a team. Infected carry knives. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about all this stuff, man? I know y'all want, like, Marlon, please, come on, dog. We want RDR2, Marlon. You know what we want. We want that buttery smooth 60 FPS with PSSR on the PS5 Pro or even on the Series X. We want that 4K 60, baby. What you talking about Red Dead Online for? Nah, man, just trying to update y'all boys and let y'all boys know exactly what's going down. But, hey, Rockstar got to dibble and dabble in that money, right? All right, so we're in the Q&A. One more time. Q&A time. Hit that like button. Hey. You know what time it is. You know what's behind this. Yeah. Q&A time. Give me some fire emotes. Hey. Q&A. Hey. Q&A. Hey. Listen. Hey. Q&A. Hey. Listen. Listen. Yo, Project Amethyst, you know what's behind this. Crazy ray tracing, you know what's behind this. It's the man, M-A-R-K. The man, Mark Cerny, here to stay. Hitting you with the graphics. Hitting you with the machine learning. Yeah, you gotta have it. $1,000 price tag, you still gonna buy it. $1,000 price tag, man, you gotta have it. Hit you with the PlayStation 6, the best box in the business. Handle your biz. Microsoft with the sauce, bringing the noise with the 360, man. That's old news, baby. But you already know Microsoft is about to hit you with that electrical flow, though. Busting down full doors. They're everywhere though. Yeah. You know what time it is. You know what's behind this. Hey. Q&A. Listen. Yo. It's time to end it off. It's time to set it off. 360 arrow. Fire and darts. Arrow. There we go, baby. Q&A time, baby. Q&A time. Q&A time, baby. Say, yeah, just here on the MGN, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button, baby. Q&A. You know, we had to drop a couple bars here and there before we get into Q&A. You know what time it is, man. You know what's behind this, man. Let's get it, baby. Hit that like button for your boy if you did enjoy the show. We're going to be checking the poll in just a second, man. Hopefully you guys enjoying yourself. Come in with any questions you want about Microsoft, about anything. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know before you do. Happy July 1st. Hey. Series X says, what's good, Marlon? How's the wife in the... Hey, doing good, man. Hey. Come on, get hype. Get hype. Hey, Dynamon. What's up, bro? Hey. All right, let me drop another one on y'all. Let me drop another one. Drop another one for y'all boys. Hey. Said, did Sony explain why they only drop one game a year? That's first party, and how you feel about it? Well, it's a lot. There's a lot to say, man. Obviously, when we had the situation with Spider-Man 2, right? And a lot of people are like, well, just Spider-Man 2 and Final Fantasy 16, that's it. A lot of people was upset, right? And then last year we got hit with, no big first party releases like your Spider-Mans or your God of Wars until 2025. Obviously a lot of people were upset, even though we had other games to play. You know what I mean? It just wasn't like, Astrobot and stuff like that, but and Lego Horizon and stuff like that. It still wasn't like the big stuff that people want to play. And so, yeah, man, I don't know, man. But now they're trying to make up for that. They're trying to make up for 2024, with Ghost of Yotei. You got your Ghost of Yotei, you got your Death Stranding 2. Hopefully, like I said, man, Marathon, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Obviously, we know Wolverine is coming. And Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet as well. So we'll see what happens. You said freestyle? Y'all want another freestyle? Yo, pop da. Yo. Listen. Listen. You know what time it is. You know what's behind this. Yo, listen. Let's break it down like this. From the east to the from the east to the west, you know who's the best. I ain't even gotta tell you the rest. Give you the flow, you already know. Busting through the dough, cause I'm switching up the gears. I don't freaking care. Coming through, I'm the rookie of the year. I swear, anybody coming through, test me. You know who? Me. The best that I can be with a capital B, stinging like a freaking bee, pulling up in the Daytona, holding up both lanes. Dodge, man, I'm insane. What are you doing? Mentally insane, taking away the Dodge Hellcat. Bring that back, take out that freaking electrical garbage. Don't get me started. Melting the microphone is what I do. I eat it for breakfast. I'm like Applejack, that's a matter of fact. And I'm back. Call me Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I'm back. Destroying beats. These boys don't even have a clue. Working that 9 to 5 so hard to make that nickels and dime. Freestyling, I'm wilding, I'm flowing through the freaking. Ooh, slow it down so they can understand what you're saying. Rain's on my window pane. Man, it's a sad day. Snowing outside. Me and my brother used to ride. I used to clean up the yards, making all that stuff abroad. Pop, ba da, pop, pop. Listen to the melody. Oh, yeah. These boys don't want to be a friend of me. They want to be my enemy. Hey, yeah, yeah. There y'all boys go, man. Just gave y'all something, man. Let that hold you, boys. Said this is why I gotta go to my PS3 to play games that Sony won't bring back, or other devs as well. Yeah, you know how that goes, man. 360 PS3, insane, dog. Literally insane. Literally insane, man. No, it's not, Piper. No, it's not. But hey, it's on the PS5 first. It's released first. So hey, it's not first party, but hey, Sony publishes the game. Marlon so cold, you swear it's snowing outside. Hey, appreciate that. Mass produce. My man Temba said it's studio time. Hey. It says, Marlon, do you have an Xbox Elite 2 controller? If so, how do you like it? I love it. You know what's funny? I've been meaning to make a video on on it. I actually recorded the video. I've been meaning to upload the video. I'm loving it so far. The battery life is pretty good. I will say that the buttons, like the face buttons, feels a little sticky for my liking, but I do love the battery life. Since I bought it probably like what, 2 weeks ago, I haven't charged it. Hey, shouts to the wifey. What's going on, wifey? Shouts to the wife. Hey, shout outs to the wife. Hey. It said, Marlon, my bro, what about Death Stranding 2 causing PS5s to overheat? What? Oh, my PS5 is fine. My PS5 Pro is just fine. That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, guys. That's absolute madness. Hey, Anthony Morris says, happy July 1st, Marlon, to you, First Lady, and your daughter. Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate you, man. God bless. Hey. Oh, yeah, man. I love Death Stranding too, man. I'm like 10 hours into the game already. I'm like 10 hours in the game, you know? So, yeah, man. I said this beat is too calm. Oh, this beat is fire, man. I went crazy on this beat, man. Hey, I went crazy on this beat right here. This beat is fire. Yeah. It's one of my favorite beats right here. Yeah. Oh, this joint is fire. Yo, I'm beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. Who's next? Oh, shoot. Let's go. Hey. Yo, I'm beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. Who's next? Play the b-ball, man. I'm the greatest. I'm shooting in the ball. Come on, man. Get on this thing. The microphone, man. Ring a ding ding. Oh, it's my shorty ringing at me. My wifey singing like a bee under the tree like Muhammad Ali. Chin check, you rearrange the place. I'm running that place. Oh, y'all boys ain't ready today. Y'all boys ain't ready today. Y'all boys ain't ready today. Boys ain't ready today, boy. He said, "Can you rap in Waluigi?" Oh yeah, I can do all that, man. You know we multi-talented. Y'all ready? We can rap it. We can do that. We can do that. Listen, we can do that. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yo, I'm beating on my chest like I'm King Kong. Who is next? Play the b-ball, man. I'm the greatest. Shooting in the ball. Come on and get at me, man. The microphone, man. Oh yes. Waluigi the best. Wario can't touch me. I'm the best. Playing Mario Kart World. Running around like a squirrel. Oh yes. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh man. Woo! He said, yay. Oh, he said Waluigi got bad bars. Oh man. Hey, skillful. Hey, shoot, you don't want to hear Wario. Wario would crush it, man. Wario can do a better one, man. Where's Wario at? Wario, come in, man.
Oh yes, Wario. Yeah, time to rap. Everybody cheating but me. Yes. Aha. Wario time. Yes. Let's do it. Let's rap. Oh yes. Wario coming through with the blue shell. Wario is the best at what I do. These players don't have a clue. Wario time, let's go. Yeah, I spit on Mario. Have a rotten day, Mario. Cause I am Wario. Check me out in Mario World.
Oh man, there y'all go, man. Y'all got everything today. Y'all got. Oh. Oh God, I quit, man. He said, bro, have Donkey Kong Bonanza? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Hey. Hey. July 17th. Yes, sir. About what? That's what, like 2 more weeks? About 2 more weeks. Listen. Hey, I'm about to go crazy now. Listen. Y'all talking about Donkey Kong right now? Check it. Mic 1 2 check 2. Yeah, we vibing Q&A. We vibing. Hey, listen. You know what time it is. Come on, y'all ready? Listen. Going crazy with it like I'm DK, doing things my way. Okay, BK. I'm from Brooklyn. Understand? Never thing, everything going the way. I'm going bananas. I'm going on a bonanza. Crazy. Expirated. I'm meditated. Yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza. July 17th. July 17th. You say, yeah, this month is doing Sizzling says Fantastic Four 4-step tickets ready. Have you guys like watch at that movie F1? I'm hearing some good things about it. You say, yeah, no freestyling or anything of that stuff y'all do. No freestyling or any of that stuff y'all do. No freestyling. Yep, Donkey Kong on the 17th. Are you guys buying? Let me go ahead and check the poll right quick. So we have 364 votes. 59% of you guys said no, that you're not buying Halo Day 1. 41% said yes. Watch 28 years later, Marlon. It's amazing. I've been seeing some stuff on that a couple days ago on Twitter. It was awesome. Story 7 out of 10. Action 10 out of 10. He said, don't rock that hat no more. Why are you saying that? I'm always going to rock this hat, bro. I always going to rock this hat. I don't care what nobody say. I'm always going to rock this hat. It is what it is, homie. Shoot, I bought this hat, so I'm always going to rock it. Regardless of who's saying what. Make sure y'all boys hit the like button if you did enjoy the show today. Appreciate y'all for being here. Said the last movie I saw in theaters was Lord of the Rings last summer. And if you know me, I love going to the theaters. Yeah, I know. Birthday stream today. Oh, today's your birthday? Muhammad, happy birthday. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Make sure y'all subscribe. Taking more questions if you guys have any. Yes, King Mo is in the building, bro. King Mo is the homie. King Mo is the homie. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate y'all boys. You said RIP Xbox. Well, depending on how you look at it, man. It depends on how you look at it, bro. Xbox is still alive and kicking. You know? It depends on how you look at it. Might not be, like I said, in the console space like you want them to be, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere, man. In terms of their strategy that they're going with right now. They're going to forever be around, like I said earlier. Leopold the First. Wait, what the heck? Leopold second of Belgium. Yeah, Joe Mo, not interested in that. Says so right now, Sony working on PlayStation's. Oh, you already know they are, bro. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Any more questions? Says about to finally get on Diablo 4 with PS5. Nice. Oh yeah, man. We supposed to be getting a state of play for Ghost of Yote sometime this month. So look out for that one. Look out for that one, y'all. Look out for that one. Just remember to remember and remember again. Oh, Lord. Don't bring that back again. Oh, God. Don't bring that back again, bro. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'll be back. You guys are crazy, man. All right, we're back. They said you playing Metal Gear Solid Delta day one? Oh yeah, definitely gonna try to play it day one. I'm trying to play a lot of whatchamacallit right now. Oh shoot, what did I just push? What is this? Oh no, I did not mean to push that. So what's up, Marlon? Bandai Namco has announced a summer showcase live stream for Wednesday on the 2nd, featuring more than 10 games. Is it the 2nd? I thought it was the 12th. ADP23, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream, man. We on the tail end of it now. If y'all have any questions, any concerns, feel free. Nah, boy. What's up, man? So, yo, Marlon, what's up with that RDR update? It's the online. It's Red Dead Redemption Online. Just a Undead Nightmare update. I'll have some timestamps on it, but yeah, that's basically what it is. They added a new zombie infected mode or something like that for Red Dead Redemption Online. And it seems like they're going to be rolling out some more updates. This is just volume 1. It's called Strange Tales of the West. They're going to be rolling out, but not like what you would want. Not like what you would want, my brother. Not like what you would want. You said it's over? What's over? What's over? You guys are something else, man. You say you think like oh no, y'all just talking different stuff. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? It's only 4 games. Oh man, y'all still hanging on that, bro. Y'all still hanging on that. Y'all still hanging on that, huh? LaRue said, Marlon, I can't imagine PlayStation 6 might render 240 FPS frame rate. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. I can only imagine. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Any more questions? He said, remember when those fanboys were saying the Switch 2 will flop? Nintendo has sold over 5 million Nintendo Switch 2 worldwide. Exactly. Exactly. They lived through the story they made, okay? Boom, boom, boom. Baby, I'm trying to get paid. Legends don't die in a grave. Legends don't die anywhere. You're the one to say that. Already up, moving around. It said the console war is over. Yeah, been over. See, I just saw that Nintendo is facing legal action for being able to brick console. I tag you in on it. Oh, hey, doing crazy stuff on their console. I mean, what people expect? What you expect, man? You know how that stuff goes. But appreciate the tag, Galaxy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. And thank you guys so much for being here, man. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all so much for y'all support today. Hit that like button. I'm not going to hold y'all up too long. I do have to get going. So thank y'all so much for your support. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. One love and God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Please have yourself, like the great legendary Etika would say, please have yourself a wonderful day, guys. Love y'all. Hit the like button on the way out. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes like we always do. Share the stream. Tell people to subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. Peace, guys. We're out of here.